So today we're going to talk about prefixes and root words, and by the end of it, hopefully you'll have a better understanding of how to decipher unfamiliar multisyllabic words. So what's the difference between a root word and a prefix? We'll take the word terrain. In the word terrain, you've got the root word ter, which means the earth or having to do with the earth. Here's extraterrestrial. Now we've got the same root word ter, which means the earth, but we've got something at the beginning of it, extra. That's called a prefix, and what that prefix means is something beyond. Extra means something beyond. So here we've got something beyond earth, or as we know, extraterrestrial means something having to do with space. Here we've got, again, the same root word ter, but a different prefix than what we had in the last one. Here we've got sub, which means below. So here we've got below the earth, subterranean, which you can think of a subway or something like that. So why is being familiar with prefixes and root words helpful? Well, take the word circumlocution. This is probably not a word you've come across at all, or if you have, probably not that often. And we can come to a good meaning of this word through a knowledge of prefixes and root words. Now, keep in mind, it's a good idea to go ahead and look up a word you're not familiar with or don't know the definition of in a dictionary. But say you're in a test or something and can't get to a dictionary, I need to come up with the meaning of a word on the spot. Well, this technique of looking at prefixes and root words could help you do that and come up with a passable definition. So circum means around, and loque, which comes from the Latin meaning to speak. And here we've got, so we've got circum and loque, circumlocution, which means to speak around something. You can think of a politician who's been asked a question and answers everything but the question that was asked of him, pretty much avoiding anything that could deal with the answer that has been or the question that has been asked. So some basic prefixes to be familiar with. Ex, which means out of. Re means again. Pre means before. Semi, half. Super, above. Un means not. Enter means between. Anti, against. A, without. Ad, ac, or al means to move towards something. And some good roots to know. Anthrop, or anthropo, means having to do with human. You can think of anthropology. Anth is just flower. So I'm sure you've heard of amaranth or chrysanthemum. Con means with or jointly, so in conjunction with. Fid means faith, or you can think of the word fidelity. Zo means animal. Think of the word zoo. Lex is a word or reading, so a lexicon is a dictionary. Lud means to play. Think of the word prelude. Act is to do, so action. Son means sound or sonic. Paul or polo means word or discourse. So what I want you to do is think of a word you've seen today or yesterday that you didn't look up the definition of. And I want you to find its root word, and I want you to find its prefix if it has one. And I want you to come up with the definition just based on the root word and the prefix. Now keep in mind there's a lot of root words out there other than the ones we covered today. So if you might need to hop online and look up what the root of that word is. Once you've got the definition, the root word, just make sure you look over the prefixes and root words we've covered today and be ready to come into class tomorrow and play a little game where I'm going to ask you to create meanings from larger, more difficult words and kind of a competition with your classmates. So, yeah, I'll see you in class tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.